Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. ShyLily is a big VTuber. She's, owner of, partial owner of, I believe, GamerSupps, and also owner of V-Card, things like that. So she has actually done a lot for herself, a lot to push herself forward, and to make herself a businesswoman. She does go to Twitch cons and things like that, of course, to meet people. She usually wears a mask to protect her face. And the reason why I'm talking about the mask and everything like that is because someone else decided to do it again. What I mean by again is last year around September, there was someone who showed basically ShyLily with the mask on at a con in pictures and stuff like that, and did not fully redact her face, which is what she usually requests when you are doing these types of things. So who did it this time? Little Mary CZ. Some people can get a little overzealous, so I won't attribute malice to what could just be explained by stupidity. I'm not calling them dumb or anything like that, but it was a big no-no, especially knowing how ShyLily feels about it, to actually put out anything with just her regular, face of the mask and such. Because I believe whenever she does meet and greets, she never goes without the mask. So she wouldn't have been fully doxxed, but she herself has never put anything below the mask, etc. So, of course, she wants to make sure that she gets that protected. What ended up happening here, of course, it has been deleted by the author. They put out a, I believe it was a clip of a stream that they did where they met ShyLily. She responded with, "Please remove this. You never told me you were live streaming, recording me, and posting it online so everyone can check out the uncensored VOD. Never asked for consent or if it's okay or warning me. You seem kind, so I let my guard down and trusted you in my space." And yes, you can say, of course, there are arguments of, well, you're in a public space, but the meet and greet area is treated in general by everybody as more of a private space, a private area where they can feel comfortable in order to do all these types of things. So, just considering that part, they did invade the personal space, the comfortable space of ShyLily with what they were doing. They did respond and say, "I'm deeply sorry. I deleted the video and the VOD. I should have informed that I'm live streaming and asked you if you are alright with it. Your security guard pushed the cameraman away at the end of the clip, never recorded us talking inside of the GamerSupps room." So, okay, I guess you can go inside of a GamerSupps room, and that is where, maybe she will show her face and that kind of stuff. "I'll be more respectful of your privacy from now on, and again, I'm very sorry. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know in DMs." At the very least, I will say they did seem to learn the lesson. They seem to have really actually been feeling bad about it. Sometimes you can get overzealous, as I mentioned before. No excuse for anything, but understandable that they can get overzealous. It is an Oshi of theirs, maybe a Kami Oshi, a huge fan of them, etc. So they can get a little bit overzealous with it. And there are some times where people just do not know the rules. I know the rules because, I'm a VTuber myself. I have seen this happen to her before, so I know how she feels about this. She really doesn't like it. She sometimes feels like she shouldn't even be going out to these places because people will not respect her. So that is, of course, what I'm going to be covering when it comes to ShyLily, and I'm glad things got fixed. I'm really glad things got fixed, and I hope this doesn't happen again. I said it last time when it happened in September, but this time I honestly hope it doesn't happen again. As you know, as we all know by now, Sameko Saba, who used to be, pretty much it's a well-known secret at this point, it's not a secret anymore, who used to be Gura, is, having her debut sometime soon, and a group called the Secret Shark Club has been doing Sameko Saba memes, as you can see there, and also recently has created a Saba game. It is a fan game here, as you can see. I'm not going to be showing the actual sound of it. It's basically Saba eating fishies and growing more, from what it looks like. It is kind of like a worms thing, or itch.io type thing, where you are going only for the fish that you are bigger than in order to eat them up and then get bigger yourself. And there you go. So you can do that. That's the whole game there. It's very cute. It is not easy to make in my mind because I'm just not good at that shit. So yeah, it would be very hard for me to make. But yeah, I'm very, very glad. Very, very glad that they have, of course, made this for everybody. And of course, made it available for everybody out there. That's the most important part, that they have this available. It is on here, as you can see, the secret-shark-club.itch.io, Saba Gemu. So they do actually have it on itch, and it is free because, as you know, every itch.io game is free. So, of course, have fun with it, enjoy it. I'm very glad that even though she hasn't debuted yet, because she still has a lot of fans, a lot of chum buds that are looking for her to become, you know, what she wants to do and what she wants to become. And, of course, don't push her or, you know, force her to be anything that she's not. That's the main thing. And I know the community won't do that. But I'm very glad that they're making these types of games. It does help her reach. It does help her get her name out there more. AM Candlery is a VTuber owned, I believe, VTuber candle type of thing. You can get your own candles like that. Right now, they're doing it with Idol. They did one with Sock's VTuber agency for Alien Mixture before. They are having, you know, larger groups contact them so that they can make candles and make sense for them. We have them with Idol Corp now, having these girls here that you can see here, all together having their own different scents. They have them separate here as well. Midnight Chaos Caramel Cream. You have them below here, of course. It's a caffeinated blend of creamy vanilla, caramel, freshly brewed espresso meld, touch of white sugar to create an energy-filled aroma, perfect for embracing the excitement of midnight hour. That's Akugaki Koa. Then you have Circe Soulstorm, which is part of Wildfire. Petrichor, moss, and fresh rainwater combined with biting notes of cedar and amber musk. Musk always has a negative connotation to me, but it's actually pretty good. To create adventurous and exciting atmosphere. Just be aware of any ghostly crewmates that may appear. Next is Chikafuji Lisa, whose let your senses be captivated by earthy patchouli, and warm sandalwood, while light vanilla and soft notes of fruit add a sweet bliss of comfort, even in your darkest dreams. You have Daisy Dandelion, a blend of sweet cactus flower and fresh daisies fused with creamy vanilla, coconut, sandalwood, and citrus greens to create a scent reminiscent of relaxing in an open, lush meadow. You have Enya Ignis, who is a spicy, chaotic blend of cinnamon and mixed spices combined with evergreen woods and autumn leaves. Just remember, please don't actually cause arson with the scent. You have Kai Saikota, who is pineapple and coconut colada, tropical blend of coconut, creme, and pineapple combined with bergamot, peach, and warm cashmere, musks to transport you to a dragon's paradise. You have also Lullaby, so they have a lot of them. You have sweet strawberry buttercream, ripe strawberries and mixed berries blend with warm creamy vanilla and rich buttercream, creating the perfect cakey aroma for those with sweet tooth. You have Mia Melania, who is sweet marshmallow fluff. Delightful blend of rich vanilla and buttery cream is combined with warm brown sugar and caramel to create a comforting and inviting aroma. So these all tend to be really, really good smells. So you have Stinky Grease Monkey, mechanical deep clean, capturing the rugged essence of Mechanics Workshop, which is Nikki Rei. The scent combines fresh ozone, rich leather, warm amber musk. The musk always brings a bad connotation to me, but it is just the smell of it. Subtle incense bring you a place of rest. It's like moist for me after a long day of repair. You have Poco Raccoon, Ricky Poppet, Rokarurin. We'd be here for freaking 5 minutes if I read them all. Ruby Runeheart, Shabeltonia. They did a lot, holy moly. You have, of course, Taiga with a bonsai tea garden. Smilodon Serenade, Tropical Fruit Medley for Shabel. You have Vanilla Almond for Ruby. You have Beachy Coastal Sunset for Roka. You have Ricky Poppet with a Twisted Loveberry Surprise. You have Poco Raccoon, who is Sweet Vanilla Bliss. And, of course, you have Yenna Youngblood, who is Toasted Campfire Marshmallow, and the shop link and everything there. So, of course, a lot of people are having the opportunity up until the 15th of June in order to have these candles ordered and to get the favorite scents of your favorite VTuber out there. It's wonderful to see. Yukinoshita Peo is a Japanese VTuber female VTuber that I do want to. I have actually shown you guys before. I have actually shown you guys the kind of thing she does before, and now she is having some good news. That's why I'm talking about her today. We have her, the Flower Fairy, descending from the skies of Japan, makes her very first appearance in Vietnam. Yukinoshita Peo will bring the karaoke along with exclusive merchandise available only at this event, so do not miss out. It's amazing, of course, and she does have her response, which is, once again, I've been invited to the Hobby Horizon event this July. Truly grateful for the wonderful opportunity, and I'll do my very best to make everyone in Vietnam and everyone coming to the event has a great time. She's going to make sure they all have a great time. A worldwide fairy, have fun. Vietnam bros, so lucky. I can't wait for Peo to come to the US. Eventually she will. That is one of those big things that everyone wants for her, because she is one of those VTubers who has learned English to be able to connect a bit more with the community, as a lot of people do. And it says, congrats Peo-chan. Wish we could buy the exclusive merch too. Everyone is having some fun and enjoying this. Now, for Hobby Horizon, for those who don't know, just letting you know a little bit, it is a large-scale creator-focused pop culture event based in Vietnam. I believe Dokibird has been a part of it before. Others have been a part of it before. So it is a big one happening at the Sky Expo Convention Center in Vietnam. It's going to be happening on the 18th to 20th, July 18th through 20th. So it's a little bit more than a month away. And of course, it's going to have Peo, Taotan, which are some cosplayers here, and Julia Ha, other ones here, HH University Day, things like that. So it's going to be having a lot of things there. And of course, Peo-chan is their most recent one that they have announced. So congratulations to her, and I hope everything goes really well. As you know, we have had Idol in different places, in different cons and things like that. They are going to be going to Offkai Expo Gen 4 as a sponsor, and they are going to have their Supernova concert there with a lot of their talents. And of course, you have Idol themselves. As a little surprise for you, we want to let you know Supernova will be a 3D concert. So kind of the same thing that FaZe Connect did, I believe, at Offkai last year. I believe it was at Offkai last year. They did a 3D concert. Get ready to see your Oshis in a whole new dimension. Anya Ignis from Idol Encore. 3D is new. This is a disapproving look. And of course, Pokostar, Pokosor, Ruby Runeheart 3D. A lot of people are going to be very excited. I'm excited to see a lot of people in 3D. I don't know who exactly is going to be there yet, as they have not fully announced the lineup of who's going to be there. This was announced on June 1st. And of course, I will double check and make sure that they haven't announced anything when it comes to that. As far as I can tell, that's the only thing that they've announced from what you can see here in Idol's actual Twitter. They have not announced anything else other than that. Closer to the date, you're probably going to see who it's going to be, because of course, they're going to want people to be excited and to go for their Oshis. So big congratulations to everyone who's going to be a part of it, and I wish them lots of luck. Aegis-link, a US-based VTuber agency, of course, that, according to them, aims to build a tomorrow's culture of global connection. I thought I said correction at first. Connection. So let's take a look at why I'm talking about them today. They have a meet and greet guest announcement. They're going to be having Otsuka Rei and her first ever US Con appearance. Be sure to pop by and say hi. She has been growing a ton after she's had, kind of like bios made about her and everything like that. She is from what I understand, single mother out there who has, I believe her daughter's already 4 or 5 by now. She is an active part of her mother's community, an active part of her mother's streams, things like that. She has been growing so much. But not only will they be having the Otsuka Rei, which is a big celebration here, of course, it's amazing to be able to see them at Aegis-link at Offkai Expo Gen 4 on the Aegis-link booth in the Aegis-link area. You're also going to have Requiem, Shiki Miyoshino, Nia Suzune, Pina Penguin, and Yura Rikido, also, which is part of the Requiem. Joining us at our Offkai booth, be sure to pop by and say hi. Full time slot schedule will be available closer to the con date. And also, finally, we have Sin ED from Aegis-link. Some of these, like, Triggerfish and others, are gotten pretty big. 80 Wyvern Heart, or Addy Wyvern Heart, Triggerfish, Lanfilia, and Mei Fei Channel at our Offkai booth. So these are all people that you can see there at Offkai, have the meet and greet going on at Offkai. It is always wonderful to see these wonderful VTubers out there popping in, getting a meet and greet, at the very least being able to say hi, being able to get those things done. I do love when an agency does push their VTubers and as well as others out there to kind of get some more meet and greets. I do love it. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because I want it to be a positive part of the VTubing industry, VTubing community. I do this out of my own time. I go and search for people out of my own time, and I try to find everybody that I can in order to help out as much as I can. Today we're talking about Shido VTuber, who is a busty Android commander. Say so. It's a partner codes and all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look here. This is their Twitter, their Twitch. I always get this mixed up. I'm sorry. Their Twitch. Not so say so Android Fox. Join me for cozy and chaotic vibes. You have a YouTube, Twitter, Discord, etc. put there. Let's take a look at something that's going on here.
Dude, I actually gotta get in before he flips out.
This is at the end. Yeah, it's fighting at the end of I didn't have any of these markers on, so when I played, it was a lot tougher. Yeah.
I've gotta lock in. Alright, we can do this.
I probably should have had markers on when I did mine, but I did my gameplay without markers, and I suffered a lot because of it. So let's move on to the Shiro VTuber video side here, where they have some things here, some Tomboy Plays Marathon 2, little parts here, different levels, different sections of it in order to be able to, of course, cover everything properly, and in order to not have it be like a whole hour like what's happening here. Of course, thank you so much, Shido, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.